What's going on, YouTube? So we had a little accident today. One of the hubs on the trailer just blew out, and I'm going to be teaching you guys how to replace these axles. We're going to actually replace the whole axle because this trailer was built in 2002, and the log pattern, I guess they don't make them no more, so we're going to have to I found the hubs for them that fits my log pattern, but it wouldn't fit the spindle. So I'm just gonna replace the axles with new hubs that they make them nowadays for all these trailers. And the reason why I'm gonna replace both, because the back axle is good, but I just want to have all the same log patterns in case I have to replace tires or something like that, and we have the same tires on both of the axles. I have somewhere locally where I ordered them earlier today, and they're making them for us right now. We're gonna take them off, and then we're gonna go pick them up and then install them, and I'm gonna teach you guys how to do that. If you're in the lawn care or landscaping business, doing this by yourself is extremely easy, and it will save you a lot of money doing it that way. If you take it somewhere where they work on trailers, it will probably cost you a couple grand to replace both of the axles. So each axle was $220. So it was $440, and I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna save a lot of money doing it that way. So you guys stick around, I'm gonna show you how to do this. So all right, so all we need for this is an impact wrench. It'll save you a lot of time. I'm not gonna sit here and do it by hand, so I definitely recommend getting one of these. Some WD-40. These bolts are, again, this is an old trailer, so these bolts are very rusted out, and this will help a lot. I already hit it with it. So then you're gonna need a 19mm deep socket. And I will definitely recommend some sort of a, metal pipe or something to help you get some leverage, because again, this is super hard. So come on this side right here, and let's get these out. There's just 4 bolts, 2 on each side. You just got to loosen those. You do it on this side, and the same thing on the other side of the axle, and that's pretty much all there is to it. So there we go. All right, let's do the other one. All right, so change of plans. This is too rusted out, so I'm gonna just go ahead and use the impact wrench on to make it easier for sure. So here we go. That would have taken all day. So once you take these out, and that's the only thing that's holding the axle to the spring. So we're gonna do the same thing on the other side real quick. There we go. Axle is loose on this side. Now we gotta go to the other side and do the same thing. And what's up, everybody? So it's the next morning. We couldn't find these. We found 2 at Lowe's, and I had to run around all over town to find 2 more. So it got dark on us yesterday, and I bought this last night, and then I just want to show you guys how to finish this up. And I want to show you real quick how this works. There's this little pin, kind of, if you would, right here. And then on the axle, you have this hole, which just fits straight on that, and that keeps the axle from, or the tires and the axle from going sideways or moving sideways, if you would. So when you order your axles, wherever you do that, whether they are built already or they're gonna build them for you, they're gonna have to measure from the center of the spring to the other center of the spring, and then from the end of the lug to the end of the other lug, to make sure it fits your trailer, because there's different sizes according to different sizes of trailers, of course. So again, just put this straight on there, and they'll fit right up, and then we'll install this. So yeah, okay guys, so this is the U-bolts. These are the U-bolts that we took out of the trailer. You can see how they're pretty rusted out. I guess you can still use them, but I wouldn't. They can break anytime, and it's just tough. Put the nuts back on there. So we got the new ones. brand new. These are a little bit shorter, but they still get the job done. As you can see, that they'll work still. So let me show you how to install these. There's this little bracket that goes under it like this, and it has a little hole. The same hole that's on the top is going to be on the bottom, so it's going to hold both. Once you clamp it down with the U-bolts, it's not going to move sideways. All right, so let's see here. I come with the security nuts and the washers, and then just gonna put these under here. $19mm socket again. That's all there is to it. Now we put the tire back on it. I was thinking about it yesterday, doing the math. I have 2 trailers, 2 mowers, 2 trucks. That's about 20 tires right there all together. So it's a lot of moving pieces, a lot of parts, a lot of things that can go wrong. And doing basic stuff, if you're good with tools, if you're handy, doing basic stuff like this, you know, will save you a lot of money in the long run. So I know it can be a little bit intimidating, but there's nothing to it, man. As long as you do it right and don't, you know, take any shortcuts or anything like that, you'll be good. And I'll show you here on the other side. We have already installed the axles on this side and the tires. And that's all there is to it. Don't forget to grease them. That's probably what happened. I didn't grease my axles or my hubs in a while, and that's what happens when you don't do that. So I'm gonna kind of make a little checklist on greasing everything probably every other week. All my hubs, my mowers, everything that has a grease fitting on it, I'm gonna be greasing it every other week, and to avoid these issues. So that's it, guys. Take care.